Oops. Hi, welcome to Fearless and Free TV. Thank you everyone for being here. This is my first broadcast live, so sorry for the little bit of mix up there, but I'm just getting used to this brand new technology. So I am so excited to have all of you here. Fearless and Free TV is dedicated to the freedom of all humanity and all life on Earth from the present fear-based reality, as together we raise our consciousness up out of the fear and into a new world that is based solely in love. And I'm really excited today to bring a guest on. I've seen him interviewed on a couple of other shows, so I'm really excited to have him here with us. Don Lynch is amazing. I'm so excited for him to share his story with you. He's had a couple of near-death experiences. And in his near-death experience, he was actually activated with new spiritual gifts. So he has a completely different take on the death experience and what it can do for individuals, and also the gifts that he is here to share with you. So I'm really excited to bring him on, and he is right here. Hi, Don. Thank you for being here today. I'm so excited to hear you tell me about your story and all these gifts that you have, and the gift of who you are to humanity as we move into this new world.
Thanks, Victoria. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me on. What would you like to hear first?
I want to hear one. Because you were just an ordinary human being, like the total ordinary guy. So tell me what happened that activated these gifts, that you went from being, Mr. Ordinary Guy to being someone who is actually changing people's lives with these gifts that you have.
Well, I don't know how much detail you want, but I'll give you the Cliff Notes version of it.
Okay.
So I live in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and I was free diving at night with a buddy, and we were used to big surf and stuff, and it wasn't any big deal. And it's the middle of the night, and the waves were good size. And long story short, I'm almost drowned. I got stuck in a giant just imagine like a giant washing machine with 12 to 15 foot waves, and I was like right in the middle of it, and almost lost my life there. And after that, of course, I got out just by the nape of my neck, and my wife almost killed me, of course, after I had the near-death experience. So I suppose you could probably include that as part of the experience, because I had done stupid stuff before. So to make matters worse, I had 2 more experiences in the water that same year, and I didn't notice any changes at all in me, But after that last one, one day I was just sitting at our place on the roof here, actually in downtown Puerto Vallarta, and I was just relaxing. I was just chilling out, and I remember it was like in the middle of the afternoon, sunny day, and just relaxed. And all of a sudden, my body just started going like that, and just kept going over and over and over and over. And my wife looks at me and goes, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know what's wrong with me. My body just kept doing that over and over and over again." And finally it stopped. And so didn't think anything more about it. And it wasn't very long later, I was actually at the coffee shop where I hang out with all my friends and stuff. And somebody was complaining about something, and I could feel the pain in their body. And I just reached over, I just reached out and took it out and changed their pain instantly. And that was the beginning of my journey to where I am today. So, I've been trying to understand. I was going through a whole process over the last several years. This happened like 8 or 9 years ago, probably. And trying to figure out what happened to me where I could suddenly do that. And so I kind of like pieced together things that didn't make any sense about me before. I was always really good with people. I was always a people person. Yeah, I was in business. I was a general manager, manufacturing plants and restaurants and stuff like that. And but I was always really good with people for some reason. Never knew why. And I think that was the thing was that I was sensitive anyhow. And when I went through this process of having my ego crushed by dying or almost dying right there. Of course, I was a slow learner. It took me 3 times in 1 year. But after that last one, I think my ego got crushed completely. My own belief about who and what I was and who I am today and where I'm going and all that just got crushed completely. You lose your ego. And when you do that, I think it facilitates the connection outside of yourself. You become, one with everything else. And and that is like my understanding as of today about that process and what happened to me.
That makes sense. Yeah, because spirit can't get in when ego's in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you got that out of the way, then your gifts were allowed to come through.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting. It sounds like you were breathing that into you. You were breathing the gifts into you.
Oh, what I was doing, I think, was actually releasing the blocks to my gifts.
Oh, that would make sense because we're born with them.
Yeah. I think I was just releasing stuff that I didn't feel before. I wasn't consciously aware of. It was all about feeling. When you can set aside your ego, become ego aware, and you set it aside, and you can feel on a profound level. Your brain will actually heal your body. If you can actually feel something profoundly in your body, it activates the software in your body that's there to protect the body. And it's my understanding right now. That's what happened, and that's what I still do today. Is like that's the core essence of my whole thing. Is the ability to feel on a profound level, not only in your body but outside of your body. Mm-hmm. And that's what I do with people nowadays, is to get them to feel on a profound level and learn how to heal yourself using your own software built into your package. So that's where I'm at today. I'm doing, anything. And plus, on top of all this, when I first started, I was not I didn't follow any spiritual leader. I didn't go, I wasn't spiritual at all. And I was a science-based business guy, and, and manufacturing and customer relations and all that stuff. I didn't have anything to do with like even, going to church, or I didn't follow any guru. I didn't meditate. I still don't meditate today, but I stay connected. I have a free access to connection outside of myself at any given time. And so I use that connection. So like when I'm working with somebody, I don't go into it with any kind of idea about what I'm going to do or anything. All I do is just say, hi, how you doing? Blah, 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 get to know them a little bit. And immediately the connection starts, and I just go with the flow. And I have a big range of things that I use. I did chiropractic research for, I hate to admit it, but over 50 years at this point. And and this is like really way out there research stuff. And plus I like science, and I can incorporate that, the downloads I get, incorporate that with science and actually apply it to people, irregardless of time or space. So that's what I do, I guess.
Oh, wow. Well, that makes sense to me, because I've been saying for probably the last 10 years that science and spirituality are actually very interconnected. They're, a lot. We've been kind of told that science and religion are on opposite ends. Oh, I don't really. Spirituality for me is, but there's a triangle, right? But so for me, science and spirituality are very well connected. And science is now being used to explain spirituality. And
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense that you're using the two of them.
And so, you know what? That's a two-way street. Sometimes spirituality can help explain science.
Right. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so actually my best friend was very, very religious, and he lived in a big city. He lived in Guadalajara, and when I would travel to Guadalajara and give classes over there and stuff, but he would always line up people for us to go visit. And I worked on a lot of different cases with people, and he was super religious, and here I am, the exact opposite. I'm not religious at all. And we're working together, and we had some amazing experiences working with people, and we still do today. Yeah, the science religion thing. I mean, it's all part of the whole package.
Right.
It's, you know, it's,
well, because religion and spirituality aren't necessarily the same thing. So you don't, yeah, it's not the enemy that it's been portrayed to be. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
well, what makes it complicated is like the people that use, well, on both sides of the aisle, people that use it incorrectly. So
Right.
the beliefs and stuff.
Right.
But yeah, if you can set aside egos and stuff and stick to basics, yeah, it's like fantastic stuff. And I've gotten inspiration from like different beliefs and stuff like that. So like I seriously, I trust my connection 100%, and I always try to remain open to things. And if I was closed to religion or any kind of like way out there theories or anything like that, I wouldn't be as far advanced as I am today, for sure. Yeah, there's like all kinds of stuff like from the past as well as the present that can give us information about our next step. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
That's very cool. So it's nice to see that you do that, because there is a little bit of resistance between the spiritual community and the religious community as well. And when we start to understand that there's spirituality in every single religion, and we can learn from all of them, like you just said, it's being able to understand the spiritual essence of all of them.
Yeah, exactly. So when people's egos, when they get taken over by their ego, they let their ego run their life. Egos will literally kill you. Ego will limit your capacity to learn and your ability to advance. And you got to be aware of ego and the role it plays in your lives, and how it affects your thoughts and feelings. And the idea here is to learn about ego and to set it aside and get connected and go with the flow.
Yeah, and ego does serve a purpose. And that's one of the things I found interesting, is that there are individuals out there who are attacking the ego as if it's this horrible aspect of ourselves, but we can't hate any aspect of ourselves. The ego very much serves a purpose. So like you, when I'm on my tuning in or working with clients, it's that same thing of just setting ego aside and letting the ego know that it's safe in the process that you're doing with spirit.
Yeah.
And then it's fine. It's happy to go along with the ride.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to be aware of it, and don't let it control you. Because like, it's like if, I can have people, get in touch with their hearts, and I can change, the sadness in people's hearts instantly within, just a few seconds. And we can change the effect that it has on their body instantly. And one person will go, wow, that's really cool. And they can feel the change. Then the other person goes to their church and their pastor, and he says, oh, that's the work of the devil. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's somebody just controlling the information and controlling, it's like they're manipulating things, and that doesn't flow with me. So,
well, it's again, it's a belief that's based in fear. So we're
Yes.
creating a love-based reality. We have to not be afraid of the spiritual gifts that we've been given. But there are a lot of religiosities, a lot of pastors who still don't understand that this isn't fear, it's love. And
Yeah.
because I've been facing that for the last 20 years too, of, ooh, this is new age, therefore it's evil. And it's not at all. It's pure spirit. It's love streaming through us. And the spiritual gifts we've been given, there's still an education that needs to happen within the religiosities.
Well,
Beautiful spirituality.
okay. When I talk about ego, let me explain to you what I think ego is, okay? Because my perception is a little bit different than some people. Well, actually, probably more than most people. But, but so essentially, we're just bags of water, and we have some electricity bouncing around in there, and we have an operating system up there, okay? Everything else is all ego-based. These words that you're hearing are ego-based words. This is my ego shooting some frequencies at that bag of water that you are, okay? And if you can grasp that concept and really integrate it into everything, what that allows you to do is to attack what appears to be complex or very profound stuff in a very simplistic way, okay? And when I just had this conversation with a group here that I work with, and when you use any kind of word, you're triggering people, okay? You're going to trigger filters in other people. And so even though you have your own definition of a word, it might be different for that person, but it's the same word, okay? Mm-hmm. So all that is just frequency, really. That's all it is, all right? So the idea here is to use a minimal amount of words. Actually, just sitting here talking to you for the first 15 minutes here, it's more than I usually talk. Seriously, I would much rather just be working on people and just showing them and having them feel profoundly what can happen when you activate that part of your brain. So that part of your brain is what's led humanity to be able to survive on this planet for so long and evolve. The animal brain up there has a system already built into it to protect this host body that it's riding around in. And through the eons, humanity has evolved despite all the radiation coming out of the earth, all different kinds of radiation, all kinds of radiation from our sun, from the solar system, bombarding the planet and bombarding the human species. Yet still we managed to evolve to where we are today. And so the only thing I can think of was, hey, we had some kind of system built into ourselves, okay? And the reason everybody's getting sick today is because of what, fear, as you mentioned, but our inability to feel on a profound level. We've become so educated that we've lost our connection with ourselves and between ourselves. And so when you can reestablish that connection, make everybody an empath at a high level, make everybody able to feel everybody else, then things change. All right.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah.
So it's that what my understanding is that what happened is that we lost our heart. The heart connection, which is feeling, that's where we feel, is actually in our heart too. So our head kind of started to override our heart. Which is like we were saying, where language was created for us to make sense of and communicate with each other rather than just being able to empathically feel each other.
Yeah. Another way to approach that, yet the same, is that if somebody has, you see these the masters and everybody, and this is one of the reasons why I don't talk too much. Usually I like to work on people, but if somebody has to take a lot of time and a lot of words to explain a complex thing, then they don't really truly have a firm grasp on that subject, okay? If somebody has a firm grasp on something, on an understanding, they can explain it in a very short, succinct phrase or use of words. they don't need 1,000 words to describe something or how it works. Okay. They can do it in just a very succinct way. So,
Right.
yeah. And so words for me are ego and putting names on stuff, on energy that you feel in your body or you feel in somebody else or you feel in objects or in animals or something like putting words on that, some kind of description is okay, but realize, in reality, it's just something that a word that you created for that electrical thing in that person. Okay. That's just a point of electrical resistance in a bag of water. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, talk is cheap. So, Victoria, you want to do one?
Do you want to do one on me? Or let's see, we have a couple. You want to do one on somebody that's in the audience?
Sure, sure.
Great. Well, the only person I have a message from is someone by the name of Joe Zamora.
Okay.
Joe, are you up to this? Let's see if he comments back. Yeah, I'm not getting a comment back from him.
Okay.
So you can do something with me if you would like, and the audience
Sure.
can witness that. Okay.
Sure.
I am open to receive.
All right. Well, actually, we're real sensitive, not only to objects and people and stuff like that, but we also have the ability to actually integrate that into our own energetic field and our energetic bodies. Okay. So, like for instance, a perfect example right now is the necklace that you have on your neck right there.
Mm.
All right. So you're pretty sensitive, and so what I would ask you to do is I can't really see it because your name is blocking it.
It's a blue topaz.
Yeah. So if you would just kind of, is it hard to take off?
I don't know.
If not, we can use it when it's right on there.
Oh, it shouldn't be too difficult. Is it blocking my energy fields?
No, I'm going to show you something about it, and I want to show the people that watch this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I mean, if you're sensitive out there, you are designed to feel. If you refuse your ability, if you hide that ability and don't use it, you're not walking your true path. And what you've done is create resistance to your path. And usually that doesn't end well. And so the idea here is to actually activate your system and feel on a profound level and release energy in yourself as well as other people and even objects, things. Okay. Now, like that necklace right there, if you put it like in your left palm, so like here in your palm, you have like
actually right where I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if you if you can just kind of wind it up, if you can, put it in there. All right. And now just take the other hand and just put it over the top and clasp it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now just feel your body right there. Like there's a tightness, like right, like I wouldn't call it in your heart, but like in your middle of your chest. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Can you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I mean, when I'm working with people, I ask them to keep their eyes open because what we're doing is we're training the brain to actually feel on a profound level. All right. So okay, so you can feel it. And if there's people out there watching this, they can take an object, take their glasses, or if you have like a crystal or something sitting around you, you can grab that and actually put it in your hand and lock into it energetically and feel how your body responds. Okay. All right. So now, Victoria, you're actually feeling it more intensely, aren't you? Yeah. And so you lock into that feeling, pinpoint exactly where you feel it at in your body. All right.
Oh, elsewhere in my body?
Yeah. Well, just lock into it, how your body reacts to the necklace. Okay. Just feel it. And you have it locked in your hands like this. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
All right. Feel that tightness right there. All right. Now just take a deep breath and release it completely.
Okay.
And then feel the shift. The important thing is feeling the shift, the change. and feel it. It's like a little wave of energy that's going down your right side.
How did you know that?
Because I'm super sensitive.
Okay.
Space is irrelevant. And just feel that going through your hip right there.
Mm-hmm.
Going down your right thigh, going down your right leg. And now it's getting stuck in your heel there, maybe on the inside of your heel in that corner. Now just take a deep breath and blow it out. And feel the shift.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now put the necklace back on. And feel that. Different?
Yeah, my whole right side feels lighter.
Yeah. Okay. That's an object. You use your ability to connect with the object. You connected with it and felt the resistance in your body, and you felt the energy in the object, and you released it through your body with that deep breath. And it changed. Okay. So now you can take your right hand, put it on your heart. And I would suggest everybody watching this that they do the same. Put your right hand on your heart. Now, Victoria, I want you to move your hand like 1.5 inches, 2 inches to your left, and move it slowly. Like right in there, right there. Just feel how your body changed right there. All right. Maybe move it up just a 1/4 inch, straight up, right in there. Stop right there. Feel that tightness. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now just take a deep breath and blow it all the way out. And then feel the shift. And feel that. It's like it's like a little wave going down through your body.
Uh-huh.
Again, it's going down through your right side. Very, very subtle. Subtle energy is like between 5 and 100 hertz. The body operates like between 5 and 28 or 30 hertz, okay? So you're just feeling a frequency. It's acting like a wave. And feel that resistance right there and release that. And feel the shift. All right. All right, now take your hand away from your body. Move your shoulders around a little bit. Listen. And how's that feel?
That was great. I had a lot of tightness in my right shoulder. That when my hand was over here, it took the pain out of my shoulder.
Put your hand right back where you just had it. Move it up just 1/4 inch straight up. Too far, go back. No, go slow for me, go slow. The idea here is to feel, don't move too fast. Yeah, right there is good, okay? Just feel that tightness right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's abdomen, is right in your abdomen, feel that. I'm gonna poke it a little bit, and you feel this.
Okay.
Right, keep your hand tight on your body.
On my body?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more fun that way. Make it electrical. This is an electrical circuit. Move it up 1/4 inch. Stop. Right there, right there. Oh, right there. Okay, now feel this. Feel this one. Right there. Feel that tightness. All right. Now just take a deep breath. Blow it all the way out. Now, some of the people watching this may have to tap themselves somewhere. If you tap yourselves, you're putting like a frequency into the bag of water, and it bounces off that point and it helps the brain localize it. It's like a highlighter effect for the brain to find that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then keep your hand right there and feel the shift. Again, like a little wave. And feel that.
Mm-hmm.
And feel the shift. All right, now take your hand off your body. So we're using the hand to create a circuit. All right. So in this fearful state that everybody's in, and some people think they don't have, let's just be sure, okay? And so what we can do is activate, or actually discharge, the triad. The triad is the amygdala, which is a capacitor in the electrical body. It's designed to discharge rapidly. Like you have a battery, the body's like a battery. It's designed to discharge slowly. Whereas capacitors, just like a capacitor on an electric motor, is to discharge rapidly to start the motor up. When it starts moving, it needs more energy, okay? And the capacitor provides that. Well, these are capacitors up here behind your eyes. We also call them amygdala. And those are little almond-shaped things right behind your eyes. And then there's another capacitor right here is your thyroid, okay? And then you have two more capacitors down here, and they're sitting right on top of your kidneys, and we call them the adrenal glands. And the system is designed such that the amygdala up here is designed to sense danger. Like if there's a tiger sneaking up behind you, and the amygdala will sense that, and it'll drive energy down. It'll create energy, drive it down through your thyroid, and suck all the energy out of the thyroid and push it down into your adrenal glands, and push adrenaline into your system, energize the system, so you can either fight that tiger or run away. Okay. So modern man is so smart now that we've shut off that ability. So, for instance, you might be in a hostile environment. You could be like in a hostile work environment or a bad relationship, or you could be in like electronic air pollution, e-smog. You could be any number of things that's injuring your body. And the amygdala is going, hey, we got to get out of here because this is injuring the host body that I'm riding around in. Mm-hmm. But the amygdala is discharging and throwing energy, sucking energy out of your thyroid, and you go hypothyroid. And so your immune system gets shot and drives all that energy down into your adrenal glands, and they don't ever get discharged. You're not ever fighting the tiger. You're not ever doing anything to protect yourself from that e-smog or from the bad work relationship or anything like that. And so the adrenal glands get supercharged, and they're sitting on top of your kidneys. And then your kidneys go, oh, we don't like that because it's electrical. All right. And the kidneys end up having all kinds of problems. And then you have like a cascading effect. So the idea here is to be aware of that. But I have a way that you can discharge the system and put it back into neutral.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And so this is the system. And I call it the triad. And people can do this. And I highly recommend people watching this that they learn how to do this and watch this video over and over until you get it locked down. Because this will change your life, literally. And so what you do is you take either hand, it doesn't matter which one you do use, okay? You just take it, put it up close to your head like this, all right? Put it right by right by your temple right there, all right? So now you're off it just a little bit. I'm gonna put mine right on it, like so you can see it. It's like right here. And what that does is creating a circuit with that amygdala on that side, okay? Now move your hand down just a 1/4 inch straight down your head, right in there. Now move it forward 1/8 inch, like right there. All right, feel that right there. All right, your body just reacted to that. All right, feel that tightness. Okay, now just tap somewhere on your body, tap somewhere like on your leg somewhere. All right, now take a deep breath and blow it all the way out. And feel your body. And feel the change. Feel the shift. Feeling on a profound level with your eyes open. And feel a shift. All right, you can drop that hand, put the other one up on the other side. Like right in there.
The bottom of my palm is resting on my cheekbone.
Okay. You're right on it. That's good. Okay. All right, now just tap somewhere. Take a deep breath, blow it out. Got to keep your eyes open. It's more fun.
I know. I remember that about you. I close my eyes when I'm feeling, and so it's retraining the brain to stay open. Retraining
so
the brain.
you can use your brain with your eyes open.
I know. Imagine that.
And it's still discharging. Just feel it. Feel your body. Okay, now take your hand, put it on your thyroid, but don't put your thumb up like that. Just keep it straight like that. Okay. There you go. All right, now move it towards your right shoulder a little bit, like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. Right up there. Now put it up tight against your throat. Right in there. Oh, there you go. You got it. All right. Now feel your body right there. See, look at your body just took a relaxation breath. And you resisted it. You resisted it. All right. Take a deep breath, tap somewhere, and blow it all the way out. See, your brain sensed that. Your brain sensed it and made the body start to take the breath. Then you stopped it. And feel that.
Yeah. It's profound relaxation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we have ourselves in hyperdrive all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
See, you felt that at the same time I did.
Yeah.
All right. So now take that hand and put it on your adrenal on that side of your body. Go down your kidney. Take your hand, put it on the kidney, and just go up 1/2 inch or so.
Okay.
Feel your body react. Feel that tightness right there. Now go up another just 1/8 inch straight up. Right up in there. Right. Maybe go back 1/8 inch too, towards your back. Right in there. Stop right there. All right. Feel your body. Tap somewhere, take a deep breath, blow it all the way out. We're just bags of water. You got some electricity bouncing around in there. These are just electrical capacitors. The system's overloaded. We're discharging it. It's just like on their electric motor on your compressor. For your refrigerator, the same thing. You can take a screwdriver and short it across the two, and you discharge the capacitor so it goes to neutral. And that's what we're doing. We're creating a circuit with your hand. And just feel that it's still changing. Okay, now take that hand down and do the other side. All right. Immediately, you see your body, what your body just did. Yeah. All right. Get the rest of that. Can you take it all the way out? Tap somewhere, take a deep breath, blow it out. Helping you a little bit. And feel that shift. You got to blow it out. Don't hold it in. See, that's your ego controlling you. I mean, that is your ego. You knew perfectly well you had to blow that out.
I know.
It's still fighting you. Feel that. It's fighting you.
What my ego is telling me is to breathe like a girl. That is so funny.
Now feel your body. Check it out. Change.
Yeah. I felt my adrenals flushing.
So you get something going on in your right kidney. Put
I
your hand
do.
back. Yeah, put your hand back there. Just a second. All right, so see. Move it up 1/4 inch and forward a 1/4 inch. Right in there. Feel your body right in there. Feel that tightness right there. All right. Tap, take a deep breath, blow it out. And feel that.
It's right there. Okay.
Feel that. Deeper. Go deeper. It's right there. I'll help you a little bit.
Okay.
Feel that. All right. Move your body around a little bit. How's that feel?
It's good.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to do something else?
Interesting about I didn't even know I was sore back there. You caught that.
You got one in your throat. You have one in your throat too.
Oh, there's always something in my throat I'm working through.
It's at the on your left side. Go and take your right hand and put it on your left side of your throat like this, like that.
Like on my left side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move it towards your ear just a little bit. All right, just a second. Move it a little bit more towards your ear. Right in there. Ooh, feel that. Feel how your body just reacted right there. Feel that tightness.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pinpoint exactly where you feel that tightness. All right. Now just take a deep breath and blow it all the way out. All right. Now take that same hand and put it back here on the back of your right of your atlas, right there at the base of your skull. You may want to switch hands. Switch hands is probably more comfortable. No, you can go to the same side, but use your left hand. Go to the left side of your neck.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah. And now move your hand up a little bit like this. So you're going to put it like that.
Right here.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, a little toxicity going on there. All right. Maybe hold still for just a second. Move your hand forward around towards your ear again, just a little bit.
This way?
Yeah, right in there. Too far. Went too far. Go slow. Right in there. Stop right there. Right there. Stop. All right. Now tap somewhere. Take a deep breath. Blow it all the way out. All right. Feel that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a C1 on both sides.
Is that general area?
Yeah.
There's another one right in the middle of your neck. Go right in the middle of your neck. Put your hand back there. Yeah, go to C1 and right in the middle, right at the base of your skull. Go up there.
Okay.
Right in there. Stop right there.
Okay.
Now just tap, take a deep breath, blow it out. And feel the shift. Go more towards the middle of your neck. Run your hand back further. It should be like this.
Back this way? Am I going down the spine? Down like...
No, go right to the base of the skull. Put your palm right there at this palm. Put
Okay.
it middle of your back of your neck. Right
Okay.
Right at the top, right there.
Okay.
All right. Now feel this one. Feel this. Here it comes. Now this is going to feel a little different. Okay. So keep your brain right there in that spot. Keep your brain right there, but drop your hand away. But keep your brain right there. Focus on that point and move your hand down the side and relax. All right. Now keep your brain right on that point, and now feel this. Okay. I'm going to put torsion into that spot and feel this. Torsion is equal but opposite spin. I'm going to put right in that same spot.
Okay.
And feel, here it comes. Take a deep breath right there. And feel that.
That's wild. Yeah, it feels hot.
Okay, now I'm going to come at it from a different angle, and it's going to feel like this. Same spot, feel this one. And release that. And then from a different angle, feel this one. Feel that resistance, release that one. And feel the shift. Move your head around a little bit. You like that one?
It's better range of motion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything's about balance, okay? If you're out of balance, you get sick. So if everything's energy, everything's moving. And part of that movement is spin or torsion, okay? And so what I did with that spot was I created like a little mini tornado. Just imagine like a record player. You have a spindle up, and then you have the first record's going this way, and then the next record above it is going the opposite way, okay? And so now we take that spindle with that energy running around it, and we put it into that point, and we spin that up, make it go faster. And energetically, it opens it up, puts it into balance. So you can do that with the whole body. You can do it on various points in the body. You can do it with points outside of the body. Put torsion, make your brain do what it's designed to do, and that's to put things back in balance. Feel on a profound level, get sensitive to torsion, and you can literally change your life and change the lives of people just like that. I mean, that right there is just, that's real basic stuff. Like for people that are highly sensitive, channelers, psychics. I mean, these people, even though they're outside the box for, considered for most people, still, these people, they still reach a certain point and they know there's something else out there. They're not sure how to get to that next step. They don't know what's blocking them or whatever. Well, I can help them take those blocks out by making them more aware of it. And I show them how to do it. And then we put balance into their lives, balance into their skills. We put balance into the whole thing and have some amazing results. And it's not a matter of like, a year or 2 years or something like that. No, we're talking like instant.
Wow.
So
what I can say is my body's much more relaxed than it was before we started. Yeah. I could take a nap later if I could, but I can't. Well, Don, that was really amazing. And thank you so much for practicing on me. Actually, what was great about this is the audience that's watching can actually see what it is that you do. And I got to be your model for the experience. Yeah.
Yeah. And the people that watch this, I mean, there's going to be super sensitive people watching this. And if they can set their egos aside for their own beliefs about who and what they are and where they were, who they are today and where they're going, if they can put all that aside, and they can even turn the audio off on this video and feel what I just did, because what I did is actually locked into this video energetically. So this video will live on in perpetuity, and the effects that it had on you can be had on anybody that watches it.
Wow. What an amazing gift you're giving people.
Well, people's own beliefs they're self-limiting. They don't believe this could actually happen. Well, that's fine, but I didn't get that rule book. So I didn't get that memo. I just go with the flow all the time. And this stuff here, I didn't read it in a book or follow some guru or something like that. This came from all outside of myself. I just connect with people and I get downloads of new stuff all the time, and I just go with the flow. And I try to understand this stuff scientifically. I spent a lot of time and money traveling around, going to science conferences, trying to understand subtle energies and all this stuff. Met some fantastic people, had great experiences, but I tell you what, nobody could understand or explain to me what I was doing.
Right.
And the only person that came close to actually helping me on a phase of it was Dr. Claude Swanson. And he said, he hunted me down at one of the conferences and took me to his room. And he says, "Hey, show me what you're doing." And I spent an hour with him, showed some stuff that he couldn't believe. And he was like, "Wow." He said, and I was getting ready to leave. And he says, I think what you're doing is you're manipulating toroidal fields.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was another little trip right there. And so that the last thing we did with your neck was related to that, that guidance that I got from Dr. Claude Swanson, and other people like him. They helped me along the way. They helped me understand what I was doing, because I didn't have the scientific knowledge to even grasp the basic stuff. And I used science to confirm what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so yeah, it's
I
fun.
think we have more explanation for it down the road. This is the word that I was hearing, is that it's quantum, right? So working with quantum energy that we don't presently we can't even explain right now, because quantum is still such a new field. Right?
Yeah, actually,
Quantum energy.
I could, there's a experience that I can give you to help you understand quantum. You can feel it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much time we got, but if you want to try it.
Well, we have about 2 minutes left, but I don't think
I can't do it in 2 minutes.
I can have you on for another show. Oh, how long do you think it will take to explain this? We can probably go a few minutes late.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anybody else that's jumping on this channel afterwards, so I have a few more minutes.
So yeah, it'll be a few minutes here, okay? But
okay.
All right, I'll go fast. I'll just give you the lightweight version, okay?
Okay.
We'll see. All right. First of all, I have to warn people. If you're sick, or if you start to feel dizzy or anything like that, turn this off. Okay. So I know, Victoria, I know you're in pretty good shape. So I'm gonna spin you up here and we'll see what happens. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, I'll go calm and centered. And now we're going to start to activate your brain sensations about torsion. Okay. So right now, your main spin is going from your right shoulder around the back of your head and coming around the front over your left shoulder. All right. So now I'm going to manipulate that a little bit. I'm going to speed it up and feel your body reacting right there immediately. I just want to get that little tension right there. You felt that. Now release that. So you're just cruising along, and I'm gonna jack you up a little bit.
Okay.
Feel it. All right, here I come. I'm gonna spin it up a little bit faster. Right there, a little bit more tension. And now I'm gonna push it harder, like this. And feel it tighten up there. Release that. Now your brain is actually feeling the flow of energy around your head, around your physical head. Feel this. I'm going to make it go faster and harder. Feel that tightness. Oh, it's getting tighter.
Yeah.
Okay, now feel this. I'm going to stop it, and it stops slowly. It's like putting the brakes on a turbine. It's like spinning real fast. I'm going to slow it down like this, and feel the shift. And release that tension right there. It's in your throat.
That's right there.
Yeah. So your ego's not used to this. Okay. Now I'm going to push it the other way. It's going from your left shoulder around the back of your head over your right across the front. Okay. And it feels like this. Here it comes. Push it just a little bit like this. And feel that tightness. And release that. And feel the shift. And push it harder. And there's more tension. Release that one. Now, people that are watching this, they might feel this is pretty weird, but go with the flow here. There's going to be resistance, okay? Because you're not used to feeling this, but it's real. And just go with the flow and release the resistance as you feel it. And feel that. Feel that tightness right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now I'm going to push it harder and faster and feel this. And feel it tightening up and release that. Now I'm going to stop that and feel the shift. Yeah, if you start talking quantum, we're going to have to do this every time. All right, now here comes the fun part. Now, I'm going to run both at the same time, equal but opposite spin around your head. And it feels like this. And feel that resistance to release that. And feel that. Release that tightness, release it. This is like the baby version here. So now I'm going to lift it up over your head. I'm going to lift it over your head and feel this. And feel that. There's resistance right there. It's like a little speed bump. Release that. And feel the change. Then I'm going to push it up higher and faster like this. And now I'm going to bring it down over your head. Like this. Then over your shoulders. And tightness in your abdomen, feel that one, release that. And then I'm going to push it down farther and harder like this. Keeping the spin going, pushing it a little bit harder, faster, and pushing it down. And feel this. A little speed bump right there. And deeper. Then I'm going to bring it up and spread it out. And now on the outside of that, I'm going to create cords of energy on the outside of it going up and another one going down. And okay, so I get two going equal but opposite, up and down. And feel this. Adds more complexity to it. And feel that resistance right there. Release that. And now feel that. Don't think, feel. Okay. And now I'm going to run a sine wave right down through the middle of it and feel this. Release that. Now I'm going to change the frequency and amplitude of the sine wave, and that feels like this. And feel the change. Release that. Then I'm going to put torsion into the sine wave while I keep everything moving. Put torsion in the sine wave so it spins like this. Then that throws an equal but opposite torsion out. That's DNA. Then I spin those faster like this. That throws out 2 more pairs like that. Now I'm going to take the whole thing and I'm going to pack it together. And I'm going to turn it like this. I'm going to put it right at your thyroid. And now feel this. Okay. And now I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to grab the ends of it like this. And I'm going to pull it together and feel this. Feel that. 0 point right there. Release it. Release it. Release it. Keep your eyes open. Release it. And then we'll pull it through. And stay out there. And feel that. Remember that feeling. Remember that. Remember, you can stay out there and you can stay here. Stay out. Release that. Stay out and stay here. Stay there and stay here. Remember this. Don't think. Just remember. Feel it. And now we'll pull it back together like this and feel this. As it goes through 0 point again, feel that. Release that again. And then go through like this. And then leave it like that. And now stay out there and stay here. Stay out. And feel that. And remember that. Okay, now stay out there and tell me what color shoes you have on. Stay out there and stay here. Tell me what color shoes you have on.
I'm not wearing shoes.
All right, stay out there and stay here. All right, I'm going to leave you like that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm staying out there, but I'm also closing out the show. So let the audience know where to find you. And I know you have some free gifts as well.
Yeah, go to donlynch.net. There's some free videos on there. And plus, you can always look at some of my other interviews I did on YouTube and stuff like that, and sessions and things like that. So there's videos out there. And you can keep an eye open for, connect with me on Facebook or whatever, and follow me on donlynch.net. And I do free sessions online for groups and stuff like that, and do different stuff. So plus I do private sessions, and you can sign up there on donlynch.net and book a session with me and do a one-on-one. Okay, thanks, Victoria, for having me on.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being the gift that you are, and for being here for humanity. Thank you.
Thanks, Victoria.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
See you next time.
You bet.
Bye. Okay, that was amazing, and I feel like Jello right now. So I'm going to let all of you go, and until next time, and as always, get bold, be fearless, and live free.